see if they can get off to a good start here against Movistar Riders.
You must be on cloud nine, no pun intended, after yesterday's action. But again, it's all history now. The ink has dried. The sun has set. Rises anew on Wednesday, and a new opponent in Movistar Riders. I really wish this acronym was MOV rather than MRS, but anyway, Movistar have 3 remaining now as the B bomb site has been breached by 9Z, who are looking to do more, and David will collect Martinez. That leaves Alex and Just as the last 2 remaining. Door open, door closed, door open again. Trying to find a way into this bomb site. Try stuck in the corner, door closed, door open! And Alex is in a 1 versus 3. Just has been decapitated, and he will be soon afterwards as well. A solid, promising start then for 9Z on the T side of Nuke.
Get a single kill, even though he got the rotation. Here comes something fast then. Buddha straight down the vents, and no one there to stop him. Oh, okay, Mopos on the ladder. A kill with the MP9. He's going to upgrade to the AK. It's going to get a little awkward here. Buddha. Oh, no, he loses that fight, and now the bomb is isolated down towards B.
It's becoming awkward. Max with the MP. The Mac-10 needs to close the distance. DG still on the outside. That gives Movistar some encouragement as far as the B bomb site is concerned. They've got a 4 versus 2 worst case scenario if they can get their skates on, and they'll need to because they don't have a kit. They've got the numbers, but it is a very pokey proddy approach to this bomb site, getting everybody into position, and Max is completely isolated. Where is everyone? And what will they choose to do? Are they risking losing these rifles? Cry makes his way through. That's 1 rifle lost. Starting to defuse the bomb. Now the body blocking is here. DGT doesn't seem to know where the bomb is planted. The communication's there. And so is the spray just about. They'll lose everybody. Movistar won't. They'll take 2 AKs from this, which I suppose they could be happy about. I'm sure that many people do. Good map control for 9Z thus far, but they are blocked from going all the way down towards B. So there is some information for Movistar. Max making his way in towards that hut position. And there will be Mopos dropped by Buddha, but it's an instant trade from Just. You find 2 in the round, looking for a 3rd and delivering. Great position with that AK taken from that previous round, and he's used it really, really well. And there's the other one in the hands of Alex. Those lost AKs claiming all of 9Z, all the fallen brethren in this round. Now David's got to at least try and take some guns away. He is lacking in angles, dropping Alex at least. 37 seconds, bomb needs to be retrieved, but it may just be discovered by the CTs first. Movistar Riders proving to be a threat early. Big damage done. 9Z's economy is about to go into the bin. I think David saw the shadow there, and he will get the kill as well. 20 seconds. He's got a chance to do this. Martinez making his way out of the vent. Almost, but not quite. 2 survived around. Movistar are on the board. It's an uncomfortable position to be in. That orb doesn't need Kevlar. Lots of presence towards that B bomb site. Oh, Just, he could collect quite a few here. Or could he? David with the AK, right man for the job. 3 on 3. How many have they outmaneuvered? No one in heaven for the time being. That bomb's planted again. How unpredictable this is so far. Wonderful stuff. 3 on 3. Mopos dropped. Movistar could lose everything early. They fought their way into this one early. Try's been dropped. Is Max in position to pick something up? He finds an MP9 outside. And all of Movistar are up the ladder now. Alex moving through. They have no kit. They've got no kits! The CTs have got no kits. They've got to get on this bomb, and they've got to stay on this bomb. Let's have it moving through, entertaining for a time. He's got him off the bomb. Max swings, and is there time to defuse this bomb? I don't think there is!
Oh no, they pick up the kit now, but it's way too late. It was dropped over at Squeaky. That is not ideal for Movistar.
Heading towards Decon downstairs. DGT heads towards the roof. Max creeps in towards B, and Martinez will still have something to say about this one. Buddha can get that bomb planted. Max trying to cover. He'll have to trade. And DGT stuck on the roof once again. It becomes bizarre once more. 9Z don't quite get the timing to offer what they wanted to. Try spots Mopos, puts him down to 20. Mopos wants no more of this.
Really expecting the push to come in so soon? And that leaves Martinez alone, and he does what he can. He does a decent job, but you see here, Adam just not looking the right way at all. Martinez able to recover something, that not enough to allow the rotate to come on in. Really trying to deny this yard play here. Oh man, that's so ballsy. No nades for the cross, and they are completely denied.
Perfect timing from Alex as they try to pad their wallets.
I wouldn't hate the idea of trying to just overrun that ramp position. Looks like that's what they're going for.
Max taken down through the smoke, swing and a miss from Martinez, but he's able to fall back. That's the important thing. They've pulled down one of the Heaven players in Adams, but there is another one up there. Bomb dropped towards the ramp for the time being. Buying some extra time for Movistar, but they're losing players quickly. Down to a 3-on-3. Mopos by Deacon, able to keep standing. Smoke will be a problem though. DGT given the bomb, leaving the AK to be more nimble in defense. Mopos trying to creep, but Try's ready for him. Oh, just from nowhere. Came out of the shadows like Batman.
9Z wants something faster. A lot of players in lobby. They are going to commit here.
Look at Max, the sentry makes his way in, looking for all the angles, but they're being collected one by Movistar. A 4-on-2 now. Opposites in front of the smoke, going for an aggressive push. That gives Try a 1 versus 3. Made 2 now. Adams should have him checkmated here. Adam S. He was looking for it though. He was looking for it. 6-6, the score is tied.
I don't mind the idea from 9Z trying to up the pace, but just did a good job, I think, at just hiding behind Silo, realizing his teammates can take first contact. That way he can kind of dodge any nades that are coming. 35 seconds remaining, and only one Movistar Riders player down on B right now. Alex has to play for info on a couple of positions, but that's good timing. He is quickly traded, though. That gives 9Z the access they were looking for. Movistar Riders scrambling to get back into position. The lack of utility from 9Z could still make this bomb plant awkward.
10 seconds to go. Deacon is a problem, but they won't give Mopos the angles he's looking for, slowly creeping in. How has David found that angle? Wonderful stuff. The spatial awareness is monstrous. And Movistar may just lose everything, no pun intended. No kit for Just.
They get that 1-for-1 trade on ramp. They take their time coming down into B. Huda will survive. That bomb blast radius very low on Nuke. Allows 9Z to take the lead, and this was the high-risk play from Adam that maybe didn't pay off. Only went 1-for-1. Alex did a good job on the first frag, but that's a fantastic shot from Buddha. I think David must have just seen that player on the side of the silo. Very wise to his position.
Fast one then. Good combo with the flashes. DGT in a forward position. Nothing doing just yet though. Get lost in the smoke here. See if he can make it. Have a look at Mopos though. He spotted a bomb as well. Winning chance with Max in the MP9. Max has other ideas, however. One has escalated real quick, but Movistar have dealt with the threats for the most part. They have a man advantage as well. Just has a lot to do on this bomb site. Hiding from the hut position, re-emerging. Great. Look how awkward he's making it for them. This is wonderful. David, 1 versus 4. Alex found an angle through the smoke, heard the footsteps and punished. 7-7. Who takes that thin lead into halftime then?
A couple of weak weapons in there, but Max with the Mac-10. Takes a lot of damage, but gets down bed safely, and the bomb is alongside him. Are they ready for Martinez, though? There's already a quick response down to B.
9Z trying to pull them out of position. They were going for a bomb plant. They're not anymore. I have to call Max 10. The way this half has gone. How long does he last? Not very long at all. Martinez will collect him very easily, and then there was one. DGT versus a 495 HP Movistar Riders in the last round of the first half. Chances of this round being won are slipping away very slowly as this clock ticks down to 0. So it will be 8 rounds at half-time for Movistar then. A close one so far. We'll see if it's the same once we switch sides. Looks like they might be keeping it simple. Here come the flashes as well. That could be a big grenade though. Well, could have been bigger. And maybe, just maybe, it'll be enough. They're stuck in a choke point for the time being. And tries coming in from the back as well. They're being contained until Just finds 2 with the Glock. Tech9 yet to get working. As I say that, there's a headshot from that Tech9. Max, 1 versus 3. If anyone could do it, it's absolutely him. But not on this occasion. Martinez ready for a second. Movistar take the pistol. MP9 is always capable of a multi-frag. And there are sound cues that DGT can pass the try. Perfect angle for the Desert Eagle. And there's another one. Not much you can do about that. And the MP9 hasn't even started to work just yet. It could start to move now. Martinez having to duel with that bomb. DGT wondering if he should make a move. Mopos looking for space in the meantime, trying to understand where the remainder of these players are. They've been quiet. They've barely fired their guns, if at all. 2 on 2. With no bomb sites just yet. Oh, Buddha could find great timing for a flank here as Mopos rounds the corner to the bomb site, but we can see the bomb itself in main. Martinez on the bomb site. Chunky damage. They could both be one-tapped now. They've got to get on this bomb, though. They've got to start getting a bit more urgent about this. There's Mopos dropped. 1 more to go. DGT versus Martinez with 10 HP. He clutches it. Their turn to have problems. Barely surviving on the T side, but surviving. Buddha needs to stay alive. Where did that incendiary go? Those are some funky angles. Dropping the bomb time and again. This is a great round for 9Z. They are untouched. 500 HP 9Z versus Alex. And if you look at the score, they wouldn't get much opportunities if these losses were the other way around. So this is huge for the team. And to do it relatively untouched as well is wonderful. Not a lick of damage on them.
Utility GT, that's going to be so valuable here. He can cut off the double doors with that smoke. Might not be able to use that incendiary though, because I assume Movistar Riders want this quick. That's what they do. They get that first kill, but Max fast on the flank. Can he deny here?
Oh, that's a great spray from Max. Slows down the bomb plant, and there's only 10 seconds to deal with that and cover all the angles the CTs could come from. Just have it go right, doesn't go left first, peeks to the right and takes one in the face from Just. Movistar have delivered in this round, and they'll take it to 12. Draining the coffers for 9Z.
Now 9Z with a bit of an awkward buy here. A couple of SMGs in play. This is out early. They weren't ready for him initially, but they look back. Meanwhile, the hut play coming through. It's the MP5 with big output. And 9Z deny the A play.
Holy potatoes. Almost never see that firearm in use, but have a look at it here. Great work from Buddha. The AUG as well.
This is a nice angle from DGT. Might be an unexpected one. Damage done, but no frag. He has to fall back.
Big flick from Try. Looking for a second. DGT's dropping. There's still a numbers advantage, which only gets greater with the AWP in the hands of Try. Style points for these frags. David's in position though, and Max will run this fraction. Surely that door opens now as well. 9Z firing rockets on the B bomb site. You can see that encouragement from the coach. 5 AKs out for Movistar. They've got enough utility to make a play here, especially if they wanted to fill the A bomb site with a carpet of flame, but they'll quickly head outside. Have a look at Try. What's that scope earned by Just? Tries to jiggle, will be denied. Try is going nuclear now. Battle sniper mode for Try as he finds a third.
For any way back in, but Try's reposition is on point. He has had a perfect round so far. 1 kill, no shots missed.
35 seconds. Mopos has got $300 in the bank. They're about to lose their lead. What is there even to be done here? Certainly threatened it at the start. 9Z have held on to a good amount of utility though. Mopos creeping through. There's a flashbang. The Tech-9 is out, but it will be denied. But here comes another one and another. They'll force their way in. Try a swing and a miss. He's still moving, and he takes a big headshot. Doesn't have to be pretty. Brutality will do just fine. DGT moving to Squeaky. Surely they hear this movement. Martinez on the flank now. His teammate running distraction. That's an easy kill for Movistar. Tunnel vision for 9Z will cost him a 2v2 and leave it all to Max.
Oh, look at this heads-up read from Max. He's already down here. There's only one T on this B site. Martinez dropped. Just down the vents is something Max is not ready for. It is a steal of a round from Movistar Riders. And those trades onto the A site are enough that play in the 2v2, that decision to tuck back. 9Z was so focused on A, they didn't expect this flank from Martinez. It was a great read in the late round. Max tries his best, but not ready for just. Movistar Riders back into the lead.
Mopos has no idea just how much real estate they've conceded. 9Z know where they all are. Max looking for a second, won't get it, but again, the CTs have got so much intel from DGT. He gets caught on that flank though by Adam. Movistar with great spatial awareness. Mopos had fallen back from that anti-eco spot just inside the lobby earlier on. And now things get somewhat messy. Not sure if anybody's in heaven for 9Z, but Buddha will have a nice burst. Trying to deal with more. Movistar are one to the good again. Make it two. Just in a great position, and there's nothing left for David but to run to his doom. Game point for Movistar.
His teammates are trying to take this ramp control. Are they ready for this boosted angle of DGT? They haven't cleared him initially, but they do make sure to clear that corner. It's a clean opening and a chance to wrap this B site.
David's at decon. He may be expected. The smoke will be there. Door open from Mopos. Won't be closed just yet. Maybe destroyed. 4 on 4 as Alex has been dropped. Big flashes towards control, but Just is still in control, and Adam is here as well. Somehow Buddha finds 2 with the MP9, and we're in a 2v2. No kits for these plays. David going for the wallbang. Mopos still standing above his head. That clock is ticking. High urgency for 9Z. And Buddha's all that remains. He'll get dropped, and Movistar will take Nuke away from 9Z. A back and forth affair. We thought it might be explosive, and it certainly delivered. That would be quite interesting. You're welcome for the ideas, guys. Big pop flash into the side of B. Shadow or electric, whichever you prefer. Or dark. Then there were 3. 9Z. Oh, look at that protection. Worked until it didn't. 2 9Z players remain. And now it's just Max. 1 versus 3. If anyone can, Max can. But can he on this occasion? Only requires a headshot, but Alex will get there first. Movistar start as they mean to go on, taking that momentum from the last map into the second. Very interested to see what they will offer with this util. We all know where that Molotov goes. If you haven't learned it by now, then it's time to learn it. Some good damage by Max. Nice follow-up as well. And now Martinez has to duel 1v1 with the bomb. Great cross by Max. If he'd stopped there, probably would have been domed immediately.
3 players moving up mid. This is going to be really hard for Alex to deal with, but he is at least the one man with the AK. Doesn't matter if you're not looking the right way, though. Really nice, aggressive plays here from 9Z. That gives them time to rotate back to this A site as well. They've even got a flank going. Movistar Riders are trapped in a sandwich right now.
That leaves Justin a 1v4. So much for him to do. So little time, so little HP as well. But look at that headshot onto Tribe. Surely Max can solve this one. Indeed, he can. Coming in from the back, it'll be an expensive round. 4 kills for Max. Grenade slowly bouncing into the bomb site. Things will escalate very quickly indeed. Movistar find another frag on another opening at the hands of Just. What is there left for 9Z then? They've got the kits. They're close to the bomb site as that bomb's planted. So difficult to win from this position. One more molly at the hands of Max. Could split the defenses of this bomb plant. It's a big orifice though that needs to be dealt with. Big headshot onto Just. Where does the molly go? Through the smoke as David will have to try and cover. They could double peek this. Surely there's no way they do this. Down goes Max and David's not far behind. 9Z lose everything as Movistar go 3-1. Yeah, that does feel out of hand already. Let's not forget how explosive Try was in that round on Nuke. Not much of a sniff of that at present. Just caught creeping. Mopos making it pricey though. Little pre-fire from him. Getting griefed by these pistols, but he's buying time for Alex to come through. But at what cost? They've lost everyone. All of a sudden, the cards have collapsed for Movistar. And their money is not spectacular. This is quite surprising and a situation, actually. Because it's one thing if you have an issue like this and you fix it in the next round. However, this is eco territory immediately for Movistar. Because, again, normally when you see a round like that, okay, you're like, all right, well, they're not going to win that kind of round many times in this half. But if they've broken the money with that round, then that's an entirely different story.
That's a big round for 9Z.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a grenade,
Oh, no.
there might be some pain, but they escape it entirely. They've got all 5 players standing, and they've picked up 2 rifles! Oh my days! What is this, Grand Theft Auto? Talk about a drive-by. Screaming in the meeting room. I've got developers behind me like, oh, what's going on? DGT and Buddha.
That's tough for 9Z. I mean, they weren't playing anyone on mid. They were just playing the bomb sites, which I understand. They maybe thought this was going to be a round where a site got rushed quickly with Tech 9s. This was the first kill coming in from Martinez. Then he just waits, and the second peek comes his way because Try's uncomfortable after his teammate goes down. All right, Mopos, that is wild.
Max will be rotating back through B, actually. So maybe he'll be the man to do that. But he's heading straight towards the A bomb site, where 9Z awaits the play. So many players go past Try, and he does not deliver. But they're going into a deeper and deeper track. They're committing to this bomb site. That bomb is on the floor, and they will be cut to ribbons by 9Z, who on this occasion take the risk and solve the mystery. But Adam will still make it expensive for them, looking for a 3rd kill. Just 2 on this occasion. Absolutely nothing is the answer. It's going to be guns blazing. Try starting to rotate. Not sure if we'll get there in time. Speaking of time, there's 15 seconds from bomb plant. Max and David delivering. David dropped by Alex. 3 remain now for Movistar. And the CTs are increasing in numbers. 2-on-3 on the bomb site as it's planted. 4-on-3 retake for 9Z.
Just about getting that bomb down. They still have a smoke up. That'll buy a bit of time. Now 9Z can come in for the retake. No real nades for them, but plenty of hits. They can't afford to take time. That's a good shot back from Just. He's taken damage. It's Alex who's dealt with on the site. Well handled by 9Z there on the retake.
Edging forward urgently. There goes the first one. Flashes are on the way as well. DGT will emerge. Not too much of a challenge for Buddha just yet. 30 seconds on the clock. Bomb in the hands of Mopos for a moment. A brief moment. What does Adam have left to do here? Try and make it expensive. Catches David, but will he catch anybody else? Hold on a second. Getting a bit awkward now. Finding 3 kills towards the end of the round. Score will be tied.
The aggression, though, the nade is on point. 9Z always making aggressive moves at the right time right now.
Three-man on road, made two, dropped by Try. And where are the other CTs hiding is the question. David spotted, but he stays on the move. Really doesn't. Big flick from Try. 8 rounds for 9Z. It's night and day, the start of this game. Look at the difference. They understand what they struggled for so long to find this success in this half. This half feels like a whole game of Counter-Strike. They are putting in so much work, and suddenly it doesn't look so rosy for Movistar with the T side to come for 9Z. Both teams creeping around the smoke, looking for shadows. But David could be in trouble here. That is a very risky play, and this on this occasion doesn't pay off for him. Try is blind, looking for the flicks 3-on-3. Everybody rotating over. Alex is the playmaker here. He's the one who could win this for his team. EGT's wondering though, he's going back towards that B bomb site, and Alex gets picked off by Buddha. This changes everything. Mopos with 10 HP. Got to be really careful here. Again, it's down to a play around these smokes, creeping as best he can, finding Try. What about the high ground though? Buddha's waiting, 40 seconds on the clock. DGT coming back towards the bomb site. Being looked for by Mopos, easily dealt with. That leaves Martinez 1 versus 2. Make it 1v1 now. Has an inkling as to where DGT might be. Not committing to the bomb plant. DGT must be careful, not showing anything. This time he commits. DGT will commit as well. Martinez, I thought he was done for, but he's found a way to keep the score close. Another tight game at half-time.
Movistar Riders going for some similar aggression to what the 9Z were going for, and the flash timing is terrible. 2 kills on the aggression. A bomb may make it up mid, but they're down many players here, 9Z. This is going to be tough to pull back.
They found their way towards B, but I can't imagine that a quick plant will happen because they need to clear these angles. Surely there are CTs somewhere. But will they expect Mopos to be just around the corner to the back? They'll never see that one coming. And Movistar will collect the pistol round. A promising start for their CT side.
Should be aware that it's so risky for Movistar to commit further aggressive players. You have to be aware of this angle as well, though. Martinez landing the shot with the AWP. More aggression coming. Oh, great shot from David, though. Mopos is going to try and take that position his teammate was just playing. David's still holding, so Mopos doesn't want the fight. The Movistar Riders are split here in the 2-on-2.
9Z no, worst case they're 2v1 if they go in the opposite direction towards this A bomb site. That might be enough information for them. Bouncing through, creating the space for the trade frag, just like in a pistol round. Carving a path for success are 9Z. Quickly into the 1v1. Mopos on the bomb site already. David has to stay undercover. Doesn't know where Mopos could be coming from, so he must limit his exposure accordingly. Creeping through his Mopos. He just about saw the leg there and gets a headshot as well. That's a hard fought 4 rounds.
Martinez missed that second shot that he had. Could have cleaned up. Instead, it goes the other way. Now this should be a very easy round for 9Z. Not a great deal for Movistar to work with. They might get caught. There is a player who snuck behind him. Yeah, there it is. The knife in the back. Bit of extra money for Alex. But that B site has been lost, and the round should be gone with that. Ooh, another kill from Alex. Too bad.
Great aggression earlier on, but answered by 9Z, who are prepared for more than just first throw, it seems.
What sort of risks are they willing to take in a key round in this map? Fully down, shot landed by Max. That is an absolute robbery there in the flames. He's so fast on the headshot. He's able to get away, barely taking damage. Oh, we might see a spam back onto David there. Not meant to be. It's another shot from Buddha. This is brilliant from 9Z.
9Z have got places to be, and Movistar are in the way of that, it seems. Martinez still on the A bomb site, just making his way towards B, but how far does he go? 3 on 5. Bomb isn't planted yet. One spotted lurking around mid.
What that team flash was.
Feel like they have a chance to do something here. Perhaps not as they slink back towards A.
Got to step up with some of their individuals. Otherwise, we could be headed to a third map.
Boom. That's so clean. Such an oppressive angle for Max, though. Which way do you look? They're lining up grenades on one side, and Max will collect 2 on the other. Wonderful. Plan comes to fruition in the best way for 9Z. A minute 30 to find the remainder of Movistar. They still have the bomb sites, and if they've got the bomb sites, they've got a chance. They need some individual flair. They're lining up almost for Adam. Just the one for him, though. But the numbers are somewhat close. So 2 versus 3. This is absolutely winnable for Movistar.
Ooh, Alex not able to get the kill he would have wanted that. Smoke down at least allows him to have some cover. As he is alone towards B. He actually takes the risk of going through, but Buddha ready for the trick. Looks like 9Z have figured out which bomb site they need to move towards. Mopoz will find one, but all that does is give away that the B site is completely free.
Push closer to a third and deciding map. That's where Ancient is. It's the deciding map. I got them the wrong way around. What a perfect situation for Max. Accidental bait works perfectly. So many CTs on this A bomb site. What are 9Z up to? They're repositioning. What have they read? What have they gleaned from their information peeking? Tries dropped Adam on the A bomb site. In the meantime, they've got 20 seconds to deliver. Alex being so patient. He's playing for the round win, but DGT will trade. That leaves Martinez in a 1 versus 4. Wrong side of the map being looked for by Buddha as well.
It is more common that it is going to be that A site split that you go for. So I like the idea from 9Z there. Make the A site split, come back to B quickly. They find the weaker site. By Martinez at the end as well. That AWP removed.
Yeah, 9Z don't look like they're going to be stopped anytime soon. 4-man stack from Movistar on the A bomb site. Not really a stack, it's a push, but Buddha's got the angles. Oh dear, nothing doing. Maybe this is why Anubis is being played a lot. Not in the favor of every player. Movistar desperately trying to find a way to have a grasp on these rounds. Getting stomped by 9Z in brutal fashion.
Definitely feels like the end of that first half was huge for 9Z, getting so many CT rounds on the board. As they reach map point. Ancient looking more and more likely, and with every round, Movistar Riders have to sit here and wonder what has happened on this map. We're 5-1 up at one point. They had a pretty good lead early. Want to be careful playing behind that double door, though. You can get wall banged. Looks like Adam will be okay. There's the bait. There's Adam set up for success. He does eventually get spammed, but the risky position pays off.
Mopoz having a look through B. Mopoz is just around the corner as well. Wouldn't be surprised if he makes a play through the smoke. As soon as the shooting starts on the A bomb site, through the smoke he goes. Martinez trying to buy time. Mopoz in the back, and that leaves Buddha in a 1 versus 2 with 8 seconds. He will not win this round. The job is not done yet by 9Z, just as they mounted a late comeback in the first map. Smokes to be deployed as well, and HEs if they can find an angle, but David will be dropped lurking around, and that creates lots of space for Movi. Mopoz holding on to it as well. Alex coming through with a HE. Movistar not done with this one just yet. 2 of the 4 with defuse kits. That communication will be important. Eating a big flash This will be a war of attrition. That bomb continuing to take Martinez, rounding the corners. Max dropping him. Martinez here as well. Try versus 3. Someone's going to go on that bomb and deny these angles. Flashes on the way. 1v2. Can he find the angles? Try. Swing and a miss. And Mopoz and co are not done with this one yet. Bomb being defused.
Movistar Riders continue to find a way to win these rounds, even when they're on the back foot. Aggression coming in again. This time it's Adam moving forward. Try just about wins that fight before he takes too much damage. Another advantage for 9Z. Can they close it this time?
CTs are creeping. This could be very impactful if David could find the second one. He absolutely does, and surely this closes the door on Movistar in the second map. How could they possibly come back from this? A 2 versus 5. Now every risk has to be taken. I hope that nothing goes wrong. Try with perfect timing. Martinez taken down from the back. I don't think there's anything left for Just in this one. This would be a miracle run if he were able to pull something out of the hat here. He's got a kit. He has no one on the radio, though. He's in a 1 versus 5. Made 4 now. David with just a few HP. The Molotov will slow him down further. And look at how they'll group together, coming from all directions. 9Z will take the pick of Anubis and force a deciding map ovation. Offering some utility. Going pretty deep near Alex. Trying to limit rotation, perhaps, but maybe there'll be no rotation required because Movistar are holding their ground with great success. A 5-on-3 early for them. Max is making his way to the B bomb site, which he's finding uncontested at his angles. But Martinez and Mopoz have had a lot to say in this round so far.
Patience still from 9Z, hoping they can find a way in. DGT has found one. Martinez, close quarters. Teammate has helped him out. He goes hunting. So DGT will look for whatever he can find. Hoping that they fight him, but as soon as he goes into the open, now the swing comes in. The dualies deliver for Movistar Riders. A pretty one-sided pistol there.
Mopoz on the flank, actually. About to be checked for by Max. 20 seconds on the clock, bomb planted, and there are T's everywhere. One less now thanks to that grenade, but David's luck pays off. Movistar 3 versus 4. 2 of these players are tagged on the T side. Justice got a defuse kit, and that will certainly encourage Movistar to press on as Try gets dropped as well. They've got the utility to deal with DGT. Great spray from Just, and that cleans out everybody. Quite a nice retake there from the CTs to keep the clean sheet.
9Z forced the bomb plant at least, and they're going to force this B bomb site straight in, eating the CT utility.
Alex is ahead of that smoke grenade, and that will help massively as he finds a second. Looking for a third, but Try will put him out of his misery. More CTs on the way, but this is a scary position for them. What was that from Buddha? Makes it a 3v3, and DGT's here to make it even worse. Very expensive for Movistar as Adam and Martinez remain. They've got a horrible angle, which might get worse with the 6-3. Adam looking to pick up a second, but traded by Buddha. 1v2 for Martinez, waiting for those flames to go. Hit in hand.
Having that deep CT smoke means if you get that site control, you see how difficult it is for the Movistar Riders players to get back in. They're all trying to rotate in from CT. They're all stuck behind a smoke. Even though Alex did a pretty decent job early, he gets run down. That is wild. A dink and a body shot through the smoke. You see Adam just desperately hoping he can move through.
Needs to be more than one for Just, if he can. But it will be none. Adam is here, drilling, finding 2 of his own, falling back through the smoke. Mopoz will try to show some presence. We'll do more than that, actually. Somehow found a kill onto David, and Adams is going for it again. Try finds himself in a 1v3, and not for long as Martinez comes through with a second.
Then as 9Z was so slowed on their approach, Martinez able to come in with the AWP and clean up the final 2 kills pretty easily. That flash from Mopoz that helps Adam get a second. And Martinez just mops up these final 2 players.
There aren't many places he could be. Not much searching required of Max, who needs to try and stay alive now. He won't be able to do that. Great response from Movistar. The aggression rises, but the bomb site has more or less been taken. Alex is hanging out here, popping out to get popped by Buddha. 3-on-3 as Mopoz creeps forward. I'm not sure if this bomb can get planted the way things are going. The aggression does not stop from Movistar Riders. They just keep fighting. They're so aggressive.
I see it getting grouped up very early here. The B execute. Test it again.
Oh, that's a big response from Try, and there are heavy losses for Movistar on this occasion. Max dancing with 1 HP. Both teams trying to punish the Tracers. That'll get Movistar back into the fight. They could really drill 9Z here. If they are committed to pursuing this round, this could escalate quickly with the health on these 9Z players. A slow flank coming in from Just as well could pay off. Will anyone be focused on this? DGT moving up the ramp. 1v4, made 3 for Just. Can't go for this. The numbers are too great, surely.
Yeah, this time that B site execute. There's no one there to defend the actual site itself.
But 9Z are quickly bunching towards that B bomb site where only Alex remains.
Oh, Alex almost makes it a double kill. Hamas only able to find a dink on the second man. GT, hello, there's the foot spotted. Tries to move in, but Martinez has his teammate covered. Now Mopoz in this close corner. Looks like he's been overlooked here. He's going to walk in, and no one's watching him. Buddha gets one, but Mopoz already on the site. Looks for more, but Buddha wins the battle. It's a one-on-one for Martinez. He knows roughly where David is, and David swings into him. Martinez continues his consistency. 14-1 and a 7th round win for Movistar Riders. He's just going to sit back. Meanwhile, Just with the FAMAS doesn't feel too confident holding this A site, but does well to tap away for that first kill. Nearly makes it another. Martinez caught in transition, though. DGT activates at the right time. Now Adam has a lot to do. There are 2 players low, though. Still no bomb plant. Around the corner, spots out Max.
Oh.
The opportunity, can't make the most of it. Oh, and somehow Max survives. I feel like if that's an M4, it's a kill, but maybe not with the FAMAS. Contact being taken by 9Z. That molly up actually allows them a little peek into the site. Not using utility, though, so these close corners could be costly, but Martinez can't find anything. Oh, that's a disaster. He could have done so much. Instead, no frags found, and a round likely gone.
Most unfortunate for Movistar, but great for 9Z. Relatively unchallenged in this round. And again, this is a big force buy from Movistar, and they've got absolutely nothing done. We're looking at a 7-7 scoreline. I feel like there was an inkling in the second game on Anubis for 9Z, but for Ancient, who knows what to expect.
At the end, just out of ammo.
Narrow lane for all these cars to come through, but they will begin. 9Z off to the races. Asking questions of the smoke. Mopoz dealt with in isolation, and this is going to be a big gamble from Movistar if they pursue this. Really just lost all position here. Unlikely to lose more rifles as well. Martinez and Alex moving away. Outmaneuvered, outgunned in round 14. About to lose their lead as well. So it will be an 8-7 score.
Either way, last round of the half. Some weaknesses, some limitations for Movistar Riders on their buy. Gonna get very aggressive. Great flash in from Just. He will get away with an AK, and Mopoz wins a fight elsewhere. Much more like it for Movistar Riders.
Talk about a solid start. It's a great way to begin the last round of the half. And it gets even better. The French gun out dueling an AK-47, not something you see every day. Sound cue for Movistar then. Mopoz will clean up Try. That leaves Buddha to collect the bomb. 1 versus 5. 30 seconds on the clock. Just the 1 kill for the squad. 8 at halftime then. 8-7 once again. No indication as to who has the real upper hand here, but we'll find out after this break. 6 pistols for the CTs. And 1 flash. Very nice smoke grenade there. But they've got to find these headshots. There's a boost at the back for the T's, but who gets the opening frag? No one just yet. And that clock is ticking. The CT's coming through. And Mopos will answer. They're on the bomb now, trying to protect as best they can. But Alex and Just will come through and stop that nonsense. Martinez behind the smoke as they scramble. But there's nothing else for Try to do. Or is there? Has he got time to do it? It's going to be a close one. I think he might have it. That's a hell of a squeeze. Just had to delay a little longer. Great work on that defuse. I can't believe they've done that.
He was so low on health. I thought there was no way he wins that fight. Love the smokes back in from 9Z, but you see those players getting out through cave, denying the bomb. You think it's all over. And Martinez, yeah, he gets the first kill, but Try.
40 seconds on the clock. 9Z heading closer towards that B bomb site, and they'll need to because they've lost Max and they've lost Budak very quickly indeed. What is there left to do here for 9Z? Apparently they've got some work to do. 2 more flashes at the hands of David. There goes the first one. Martinez dropped, and there is the second. 3 on 3 now. They've made it doable. They've got the kits as well. They've got the tools for the job. Jumping into the angle is the MP9 of David, and Mopos and Just remain. It's a question of damage at this point. Mopos at 14 HP, looking for a wall bang. He might just find it. He has. He's got to get on this defuse now. He's got to hold it as well. Has he got enough angle, or is he showing? Mopos can't get around the corner in time, but it will cost 9Z everything. That was another narrow victory, but a victory it was. Such an interesting series. Again, Movistar abusing the numbers. They've got their entry. 9Z looking for an answer. Jumping from Mopos, pulling Buda out. He's on the bomb carrier, though. And managed to escape with that as well. Deep enough to get a reload in. That has made things very awkward for Movistar, but Mopos wants to make it nice and simple. Great angles through the smoke. We've seen plenty of those today and yesterday. 3 on 3. Less util, a lot less util for 9Z on this occasion, but they're closer. Their numbers are already even. Martinez can barely move, otherwise he'll be in trouble. Down to 21. Now he's down to none. 3 on 2, advantage 9Z for a moment, but that goes as Mopos does even better and turns things back in his favor. 2v1, they can play the bomb now. They need not peek. And DGT has to fall back.
That does put 9Z in a very uncomfortable position with their economy. The first fight going the way of Movistar Riders. And Mopos sneak up around with the smokes in play. See, do what they can, but Mopos had a really solid round for himself here. Delivering massive impact for the team. Positions to play for the round. You still have a couple of guns in this one, though. Max trying to fight mid, but the flash is a little too good for him. DGT will get one in reply, though. So at least a 1-for-1 trade found on mid. The Movistar Riders have pressured that position. They'll look back elsewhere. Look at the boost, though. Oh, great idea from 9Z. DGT catches another man. Now Movistar Riders commit into B.
Look how many players are coming to the choke point, though. Look how many people are on road. Is Martinez scoped in already? Indeed, he is. He has to trade this frag. He's the bomb carrier. Max kind of gets stuck jumping there. Clay Pigeon taken out of the sky, but there's still dry peaks happening. Try so close to a second trigger pull there. 3-on-3. Buddha stuck in the corner. Hasn't shown. That could be key with these proceedings. Will he be checked for by Just? Looks like he will. No assumptions made. That pays off in dividends for Just and Movistar Riders as David is alone. 1 versus 3. Was he spotted by Just? I'm not sure that he was. So maybe there's a chance for him. Then again, maybe there isn't. Movistar are moving closer and closer to closing out this series. You have to wonder if 9Z have anything left.
Really impressed with some of the impact frags Just has got throughout this series. Yeah, you're right. This jump back, I think he may have just not been quite in the right position to actually make it back round the corner. Might have just clipped the wall. Either way, Just gets a couple of mollies on mid early. Smoke put down aggressively. Meanwhile, Martin is taking initiative. Going forward with the AWP. Max could be here to cut off these players. Oh, he's straight into the flames. But look at Martinez, so deep in the site, and they don't know about him.
Outside of the pistol, we've seen nothing from 9Z. I think Troy has an idea as to where Martinez might be.
Has to be.
Oh, he's gone back.
Oh.
He's done a huge turn, and that's going to drop Troy and leave DGT in a lot of trouble. The numbers game is still good for Movistar Riders, as one of the 3 is spotted. Martinez is a thorn in the side. However, there are choke points spot dealt with. DGT's been lurking the whole time. Catches the bomb planter. A minute on the clock for course correction. Martinez not landing on DGT though. 9Z fighting for really their first round post-pistol. 2 versus 2. What is safe for Movistar? They are unsure. They've got good positions though. Making an exit as David finds himself on an empty bomb site. He may still have something to say about this round though. Oh, that's so nervous. The footsteps are surely heard now, but Adam will deliver that frag, and the failure continues for 9Z. This series is slipping away from them one round after another.
What a play from Martinez. So surprised that he took this initiative. He's normally been such a passive AWPer, but it works wonders. The flash doesn't blind him. Awkward fight back, but then Martinez goes through their own smoke. Try was aware of that possibility. Matter though, back into the 2-on-2, but still Movistar Riders.
That choke point will be pretty gnarly if they pursue this position. They'll leave Martinez in position. That is a denial of information then. Try the only man remaining in mid, which will pull Max away from that B bomb site. That might actually help them as he sails into A. That's where the push is coming from. There are a lot of players coming up long. David's got something to say about it. 9Z might be rising early, or they might be falling quickly at the hands of Mopos, who finds 3 in a row, leaving Buddha with $150 in the hole and a FAMAS, but he might just win this round. Dancing behind the boxes, Mopos with a 4th. He is not having any of this, and that's a massive match point for Movistar.
Big moment from Mopos, big pop-off from him. How does he get all 3 of these entry kills onto the site? That's what makes sense. He knew this player was up top as well, clears the corner, and that adjustment is rapid.
We're heading to a showdown with a formidable opponent of ENCE. Movistar are unstoppable on this T side. It has been a lopsided affair after such a close game. This half, pistol aside, has been all Movistar. Round after round, frag after frag. Nothing 9Z can really do about it. They're just falling one after the other. David needing an ace to survive just for one round, but it's not going to happen. Movistar with a rout on that T side, secure the victory and go on to face N.
A dominant end to the map and series for Movistar Riders. It was a hard-fought affair on the first 2 maps, but they come through on Ancient. They pick up their opening win here at the playoffs. Deserved win at that. They really showed up in that final half when it came down to crunch time. Morphoz was landing headshots. Martinez consistent with that AWP. That is all they need to take it over the line in this series.
Big match. Both teams on the rise in general. Great effort for 9Z to get to this point.